Alright, so this is the Finch house for the To Kill a Mockingbird Minecraft project. I picked the Finch house because of the character development that happens here, and a lot of it happens inside the Finch house. Alright, and the quote I picked that for this house is the one that Atticus tells Scout. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb into his skin and walk around in it. Alright. Then across from the house is Miss Maudie's house. I gave her her flowers and that she likes to do. I made her house pink because I feel like that's something that she would have for her house color. Anyways, so the quote I picked for Miss Maudie's house is the one that Miss Maudie tells Scout to help her understand some things. But sometimes the Bible in the hand of one man is worse than a whiskey bottle in the hand of your father. And this quote helps her Scout to understand how bad well, not how bad, about some of the unfairness of like the Bible to people compared to the drinking of other people, helping her to understand more. This house is across from the Finch house. Two houses down from the Finch house is the Radley place. All right, I put cobwebs up because of how old it said, and it said that the color was like dark and decrepit. And a quote I picked for this is one that's near the end of the book that shows the development of Scout with the we never put back into the tree what we took out of it. We had given him nothing, and it makes me sad. Showing us how she feel how her character has developed, and she feels sad for only taking from Boo Radley and never giving. All right. A couple house doors down is Mrs. Du Bois' house. I picked this house because it's an important house to Gem's development in particular. So the Gem's house, I mean not Gem's house, Mrs. Du Bois' house, I picked for a variety of different reasons. Gem develops a lot into a man here, and the quote that I picked for this is one that Atticus tells Gem, which has him to helps him to learn, which he would never have heard if he never gone to Mrs. Du Bois' house. It's when you know you're licked before you begin, but you begin anyways. You see it through no matter what. All right, and then all the way in downtown is the courthouse. I had it lead from Mrs. Du Bois' house because Mrs. Du Bois' house is the house they have to cross to get to downtown. Anyways, so here's the giant clock that's on the courthouse. And I picked the courthouse because obviously this is where Scout learns about the true nature of people in here. And a quote that I picked is one that Miss Maudie actually tells her about a courthouse, a Scout about a courthouse. It's the only place where a man ought to have to get a square deal is in a courtroom, be he any color of the rainbow. But people have a way of carrying their resentments right into a jury box, which helps her to understand the law better. Helps her and Jem to understand the people of Maycomb better. And that was my tour of the town of Maycomb.